All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, timeless truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, and Lord will, this lesson is edifying. All right, now this lesson, is basically going into, all the people, that trust in Esau and the system, okay, and in Egypt, they go end up taking the CHIP, which is the MARK of the beast that the scriptures goes into in the book of Revelation. All right. Now I want to start here in Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6. It says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. And we know, pursuant to Revelation chapter 11, verse 8, that America, which is Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, mystery Babylon, the great city, the great whore, all right, is known as what? A spiritual Sodom and a spiritual Egypt. America is a spiritual Egypt. Okay, you have the pyramids, which are in Africa and are in Egypt. What is a pyramid doing on the back, of U.S. currency? All right, that's because America is a spiritual Egypt. All right, the Washington Monument, which is basically an Egyptian obelisk. Okay, that's because America is a spiritual Egypt. And even when you go in, I believe that's in the book of Romans, how it goes into how, let me see, can I find that verse? This is the book of Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 17. It says, For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth. You see? So, the Lord raised up Pharaoh, all right, that his might and his power may be showed, showed, okay, through him, okay, and that his name may be declared throughout all the earth. And see, Esau, which is the so-called white men, all right, the children of Edom, the Edomites, Esau comes in the stead of Pharaoh, man. Esau, is Pharaoh, okay, over the spiritual Egypt, which is America, man. And the Lord is going to show his power again, all right, and the name of the Lord is going to be declared throughout the earth again, you see, all right, and the fear of the Lord is going to be instilled into the earth again, man, all right. So let's go back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 36, verse 6. It says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Okay, and trust, basic trust, to lean, to depend on. Okay, it says on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And as I said, Esau is the new Pharaoh over the spiritual Egypt, which is America, Babylon the Great. Okay, and see, the people that's going to lean, that's going to trust in Esau, all right, eventually they going to have to get their hand pierced, man. All right, by way of what? By receiving that CHIP. Okay, let's get the verse. All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, and it says, And he, all right, the tabernacle of Edom, okay, because when you go into this chapter, it goes into Esau, and his system, It says, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that word mark, okay, in the Greek word is Charagma, which go into a scratch, etching thing, carved, sculptured, graven, because there has to be a cutting, a piercing into the flesh, okay, in order to receive the CHIP, all right? And when you go deeper, it goes back to Carax, which go into a pale, stake, or palisade, which is basically a sharp-pointed instrument to make that cutting, to make that piercing into the flesh, man. They give you the CHIP, all right? And you can go on YouTube and search up people receiving, all right, a CHIP in their hand, okay? And they have to use a sharp-pointed instrument to make a cutting into the flesh, all right, to give it to them. But it says to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the MARK or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Because the time that we're coming into, you will not be able to buy and sell. You will not be able to make payments. You will not be able to make purchases. You're going to be excluded, from basically society. all right, if you don't receive the CHIP. And these are the times that we're coming into, man. Okay, where this is going to be the way of purchasing, the way of buying and selling, the way of making payments. That's why they have these articles that go into digital dollar, okay, digital ID, digital wallet, CBDC, central bank, digital currencies, cashless societies, okay, because the times that we're coming into, purchases, payments, buying and selling are going to be done digitally, cashlessly, through a small, CHIP that they're going to want inside you. And that's going to be the way of purchasing, the way of buying and selling, the way of making payments. You're seeing all these people, really going into Jake, that trust in Esau, that trust in the system, and, the media, and, all right, they going to end up receiving the CHIP. They're going to end up getting their hand pierced. And eventually it's going to lead to their destruction. Okay, and let's go get that. All right, Revelation chapter 14. And another thing is, because the scriptures show us everything, man. All right, as we're in these last days, and Esau is pushing forth his technology, right? The AI, the electric vehicles, and metaverse, and all right, and we see in these movies augmented reality. All right, and you have Elon Musk, with his I think he call them we robots, okay, and Esau pushing, transhumanism, half man, half machine, and Cyborg and RoboCop, and all right, the scriptures put us on game, man. Okay, so going into John the Revelator, him seeing this CHIP, it all makes sense. All right, with the times that we're in, with the technology, and Esau wanting to play the Most High by way of his technology, man. Okay, but let's get this. Revelation chapter 14 verse 9, it says, and a third angel found them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and its image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Yahweh by Shema Shai. I'm gonna read that again. All right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Yahweh by Shema Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's because the people, the judgment for those that receive the CHIP is attached, to the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, which is going to be done by what? By the way of fire, man. Okay, it's going to be done by the way of fire, and the people that receive this CHIP, they're going to take part in that fiery destruction, man. That's why the scriptures go into how, them that receive the mark of the beast shall take part in the lake of fire. Roughly paraphrasing, shall have their part in the lake of fire. All right. The people that receive the CHIP, they're going to take part in this great fiery destruction that the Lord is going to bring in these last days. That also shows you that even though we're seeing, all right, because it's funny, all right, we're seeing how the Lord is stirring things up over there in the Middle East. All right, and how World War III, the destruction of America is knocking at the door. But we know that according to, the prophetical order, so to speak, that the CHIP has to be implemented first. All right, the mark of the beast, okay, is going to come to pass first before the destruction of America. All right. And so just as we're seeing how, things are heating up over there in the Middle East, Esau heating things up with his technology, man. That's why you have Elon Musk coming out with the Wii robots, and his I forgot what them shit's called, but them little vehicles, okay, all right. But soon, okay, they gonna push this CHIP on the masses, man. Okay, they gonna want every man, woman, and child to have a CHIP inside them, man. But we know, according to the scriptures, us being Israelites, that we are not to receive the CHIP even unto death. As the scripture going to Revelation chapter 20, I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of the Most High, which had not received the mark in their hands or in their foreheads, roughly paraphrasing. Okay? All right? Even in, I believe that's Revelation chapter 2, the scriptures say it goes into being faithful even unto death, man. All right? So and see those, all right, that's not going to receive the CHIP, they're going to put their trust in the Lord. Okay, All right, the remnant of Israel, the elect, they're going to put their trust in the Lord in those times for the Lord to defend them and provide for them. They're going to be expecting miracles. All right. Now this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, the Holy One of Israel in truth." All right, and that word "stay" in the Hebrew is sha'ain, which goes into to lean, to depend on, to trust in, man. See? So you're going to have the rebellious of our people that's going to lean, that's going to trust, that's going to depend on Esau and the system. They're going to trust in Egypt. And they're going to end up getting their hand pierced by receiving, all right, that CHIP, okay? But the remnant of Israel, the elect, they're gonna lean, they're gonna depend, they're gonna trust in the Lord unto what? Unto salvation, man. All right. That's why when you read Revelation 11, right, the scriptures say, I heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither," and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's going into that great deliverance. And the scriptures continue on saying, and in the earth, it says how in that same time there was an earthquake, okay, and the 10th part of the city fell, and then the earthquake was slain the men 7,000. That earthquake going into the destruction, that fiery destruction, okay. And then the scripture go ahead and says how what the remnant were frightened, and gave glory to the God of heaven, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. The Lord is going to deliver the remnant of his people, those that have put their trust in him, man. Okay, and that's really the point. Lord will, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out, give infinite praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, time of this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.